Better after a win, always does, right? So, you get a little banged up, but that's part of it.
I got to ask you, what did the yell leader say to you after the run?
Did the who?
Yell leader from Oklahoma say to you?
I don't even know. I could just tell by his body language he was saying something reckless, so. It's like, all right, whatever. The game's almost over now, so.
And is the 9 a.m. bowing merchandise available yet?
No. I'm not currently working on that. Currently working on some Texas Tech stuff, but hey, if someone puts it together, that'd be sweet.
On the 55-yard run, were you manipulating number 5 with your eyes? What's your read on that play?
Yeah, so identifying man coverage, post-snap. I was more trying to manipulate him to throw a seam ball, ideally, but how it worked out helped me with the run. I wouldn't say it was for the purpose of the run.
On a play like that, how do you balance when you give up on finding a receiver and just take off, versus how long do you wait to see if anybody gets open?
Yeah, as we've said in some previous weeks, it's all about finding that line between making plays and making the smart plays. So it's kind of instinctual at that point, and given the situation, 3rd and 16, getting yards regardless would have been a good play for us.
Your line played really well through the game, but watching that 55-yard run, you had 5 defenders coming at you and 5 linemen, and they gave you enough time to evaluate the situation and go untouched.
Yeah. I think it's the little things that are little overlooked. The line played great all night. They gave Deuce and I running lanes. They held up really strong all night against random pressures, a really good front in Oklahoma. Those guys deserve all the credit in the world, and they were able to bounce back. We all had a tough game the week before, and we bounced back, stayed confident, and that group really proved themselves.
Adrian, how much of a weapon can that guy over there, Ben Sinnott, be for you in this offense?
Absolutely. I think Ben's just starting to come into his own. I think he's an athletic freak, and we're continuing to get him more involved in the offense. I think it'll only help us.
How much does it mean to Adrian Martinez to hear throughout the week, we trust in our quarterback and we know and we trust in his skills?
Yeah, that vote of confidence was big for me, and being able to be honest and kind of install confidence at the same time, I think is pretty awesome. Coach Kleiman and Coach Klein as well, because they challenged me, and I felt like I needed that. And that vote of confidence was huge, not only from them but from my teammates, and I felt that throughout the week.
How many people did you hear from after the game?
A lot, yeah, a lot. My phone blew up, and it's always cool to get that kind of support, and I was definitely appreciative of all the people that reached out to me.
Can you tell us more about the conversation that you had with Klein or with Kleiman before last week? Obviously, they wanted you to be more aggressive, but I'm sure there was more said than just that.
Yeah, I like to keep those conversations pretty personal and want to keep that to myself. But, again, it was all about challenging, keep being honest, and also installing confidence. So I really took a lot away from those conversations, and it's something we do every week. So
On your first touchdown run in the fourth quarter, when you had the fake handoff to Deuce, he goes left and you go right, how did you sell the fake so good on that one?
I think it's natural because I could have handed it to him too. So it wasn't necessarily a just quarterback run all the way. It could have gone to Deuce as well. And I think that's what makes it tough for defenses, because they're going to have to pick one or the other. And sometimes I'll give it to Deuce, sometimes I'll keep it, and defenders have to react one way or the other.